Hello, hello. The event is starting. I'm live. I am live. I hope I am live now. Let me know if you can hear me. Welcome to my first real live streaming event. I just want to answer all your questions. I keep getting questions from you, lovely comments, and sometimes I cannot just type the right answers because there is too much to say. So I decided I'm gonna do those live sessions. I don't know how often, maybe once a week, maybe more often. We'll see how it goes. If you have any questions, the time is now to ask me. Okay, yeah, how am I? Well, I'm super good, my friends. There is no other reason for me to not to be super good, and I want you to start thinking the same way. Every day, every moment is an opportunity to feel super good. You have a choice. You always can feel super good, unless obviously there's something happened, like someone stabbed you with a knife or you have food poisoning. But you know, you can still this is a big secret, but not a big secret. There is this great force flowing from the universe to our heads. Let me just see. Okay, guys, can you, by the way, let me know if you can hear me okay? Is my voice okay there? So there is this powerful energy coming to us, through us, and we can choose this energy to either think positive thoughts or negative thoughts. You need to train yourself to always focus on what is good, because it's really easy to focus on what's bad. You know, oh, the weather's bad, the government's bad, my neighbors is this or that, you know. But really you should be thinking, okay, what is good? What can I do about this? You know, there is always something good. Okay, cool. So we have Spinosaurus T-Rex. Hello, hello. Hashwin Kumar from India. Hey, hello from North London, Enfield, more precisely. Oh, more people joining. Can you help me with deportation thoughts? Whoa, so I have a video obviously about deportation. Look, with deportation, you just need to make sure that you know everything about your situation, your legal situation, what you can do, what you can't do. Talk to as many people as you want. Once you have knowledge and understanding, then you can only say, okay, I pray to God that things happen in the right way. But if you don't know much, you are maybe in a panic mode. You know, the worst thing that can happen, you will be deported. Yeah, it can happen, but don't worry about this in advance. Just make sure that you do everything you can to prevent that. By the way, remember, pray. Praying is really good. You know, it doesn't matter if you don't believe in God. Pray to the universe, to yourself. Praying really focuses the energy and makes things happen. Okay, let me see some other comments. From Nepal. Oh yes, I love people from Nepal. One of my friends, he's from Nepal. His name is Pram. Okay, are you still interested in silver? I am in a bit, but I'm not so much. You know, I bought some silver coin. I've got a nice collection, and for the time being I have stopped, you know, so, but I am interested in a way. Okay, please shout me. Okay, Spinosaurus T-Rex, I've just done it. Yeah, so hello mate. Meditation step by step, someone is asking. Well, I'm not an expert in meditation, but what I can tell you, do not make hard work out of it. Just sit down in a comfortable position and choose what you want to do. Do you want to focus on your breath, or do you want to imagine something? You know, choose a project for a minute and just do it for a minute. For a minute you could be focusing, just observing your thoughts or observing your breath. Easy, okay? Next one. One thing I want to tell you, thank you for your headache relieving video. You're most welcome. You know, funnily enough, this video has helped probably more than 1 million people. The video has got over almost 4 million views right now, and most comments are positive. So I'm really glad that I had such a big impact on the planet, and I want to do more of it. So that's why I decided to really do those live streaming things, and I have created this setup that allows me to actually produce videos without editing, which hopefully should now accelerate things. Okay, I hope I am not boring you guys. Okay, yeah, I said your name, Hashwin Kumar. Which one is the first? Is Kumar the surname, or is it the first name? Because I always confuse those things, you know. any advice on building habits? Oh yes, you know what, building habits, I have made a video and it's still available. I might take it down due to certain agreements I have, but my previous video about how to reprogram your subconscious mind, it's a recent one, 2-3 weeks ago. It explains in detail how to change any habit very quickly, and some habits will take a few days, some maybe 2 months, but just watch that video, okay, because there is too much to talk about it right now. Okay, is gaming good for your brain? You know what, I think everything is good for your brain that stimulates you. However, obviously remember not to use that as an excuse to game all day long. You know, there are some other things to do, so make sure that you give yourself the right dose of gaming. You know, life is to be enjoyed and to have fun, but really you should remember, always put some energy into building something, your future basically. And what I want to encourage you guys is to focus on building your mind, on studying your mind, understanding how your mind works, your subconscious mind, your soul, spirit and everything, and spend the next few years studying your mind, and you won't recognize yourself after a few years. You will be able to achieve practically anything you want. Okay, it's gonna be tough at times, but study the mind. Okay, my heart's pumping faster, thank you. That's from Kumar. Okay, how to handle social anxiety? Well, again, I think you need to study your own mind and how it all works, because probably the anxiety comes from certain thoughts you have about yourself and about other people, and just start analyzing, what opinions do I have about myself and about other people, and when I see other people, what are the thoughts in my mind? You know, am I thinking, oh my God, what are they thinking about me? Will they like me? Will they not like me? What's gonna happen? And on top of that, you probably have sensations in the body, and that doesn't help. So to first get rid of the sensations in the body, so use tapping for it, you know, TFT tapping, EFT tapping, faster EFT, whichever one you like. Again, research that there are lots of great videos about tapping, so I'm not gonna repeat that, but you just tap. By the way, you don't need to say anything. Like EFT tapping, they want you to say, even though I have this sensation here, I still love myself. No, you don't need to do it, you know. What you need to do is focus on the sensation in the body, tap it out, let it go, peace. That's why I like faster EFT, because it's just really simple. But I'm not saying that EFT is bad, no, not at all. I'm just saying that I prefer faster EFT. So anxiety. So once you get rid of those sensations in the body, or you diminish them, simply then start analyzing your beliefs. Okay, I think that people are dangerous or are scary, or they should like me, you know. And then analyze, is it really true? No, no one should like you. You shouldn't care about what people think about you. Well, yes, be polite, respectful, but you shouldn't care what people think about you. So again, care, but not that much. You know, be nice, polite, but if someone doesn't respect you, you need to show them the finger, obviously not like this, but in your mind, and just walk away and just, I don't care about you, you know, it's your problem that you don't like me, not mine, you know. Seriously, I've struggled with it for a long time as well. I still sometimes catch myself being a little bit wary about other people, but really, if someone doesn't like you, it's their problem. It's not my problem if someone doesn't like me. And learn that, accept that, and your life will be great. Let me see what other comments are there. Hi from America, 44 Sleek. Hello again, North London, Enfield. What is the time now there? So in the UK, it's now 8 p.m. in the evening, so 9 p.m. Sorry, 9 minutes past 8 p.m. So 20:09. But my mom is not me. Okay, ice cold flames, I don't understand, please rewrite it. Make sure, guys, you don't make mistakes, okay, because sometimes it's what's my phone number? Well, I'm gonna keep it private. I'm not gonna give my phone numbers, but if you really want it, I'm sure you can find it. There are ways of finding it. It's not like super secret. Am I the only one who liked the video? I don't know, but are you talking about this video? I don't know, I'm not gonna check it now. Please visit India sometime. Yes, I'd love to visit India. That's in my plan. So maybe we'll make it happen next year, okay? By the way, where in India are you? It's a big country, right? Moon or sun? I don't know what you mean by that. In your place. Okay. What do you do about extreme brain fog? I believe it's due to a lot of people fapping when I was little. I have no idea actually. I'm sorry, I do not know much about this, so I won't be able to help you. You're welcome, Kumar. But now I am 400 days no fap. No idea what that is again. This is something I have been wondering for a long time. Where did you get the headache technique? Did someone tell you? Did you come across it? By the way, I love your videos. Okay, the swaggy gamer. Thank you for the text. Yeah, that technique with busting your headache, with focusing on it, I think it's been around for a long time, and I've heard it from a few places. But the first time I really heard about this and I've seen it, it was during the training I was doing with at Landmark Worldwide. At that time they were called Landmark Education, and the guy did this to someone in the audience, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. I didn't have a headache, but I tried on someone, I think, can't remember now, and then I decided to make a video about this anyway, and then it turned out to be a big hit, you know. So well done to me, you know, and the other guy who actually decided to introduce this technique to the whole room. Okay, take the finger. Someone says, okay, here it is at 12:39 a.m. Oh, okay, yeah, in India it's quite late now. Okay, thanks for watching this. There is one message was held for the review. Okay, Hasib Malik. Okay, so you are saying what fapping is. Okay, I'm gonna show that message because Google has flagged it for review. Okay, okay, masturbating. Okay, well, I don't think there is anything wrong with it. You can't hurt yourself with this. I cannot believe that could hurt you in any way. It definitely will not hurt your brain. I hope this is what you mean. I'm not sure. If you don't mind me asking where you're from, guys, you should know by now. I'm from Poland originally. I have lived in London for 15 years now, over 15 years. I love it here in London, although I'm getting a little bit tired now, but not too tired, so I'm alright. I still love London, you know. Next one. Okay, 44 Sleek also decided to enlighten me. Okay, please say chai pillow friends. What does that mean? I'm not sure I am pronouncing it well. Chai or chai pillow friends? What language is it? And what's your name actually? Because I can see it only says V or H Khan. It's 1 a.m. in Nepal and cannot sleep until 3 a.m. Can you give an idea on this problem? Yeah, sure. Actually, I'm going to make a video about this, but I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna tell you quickly, and also afterwards watch my video on how to reprogram your subconscious mind, which I made, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. What you need to do to fall asleep, you need to come up with a few phrases that will assert that you are able already to fall asleep. For example, you can say, I am really happy and grateful now that I can easily fall asleep anytime, and I wake up in the morning and I'm energized and full of energy. I can fall asleep anytime I want, wherever, whenever. I just put my head down and I fall asleep. I'm really happy and grateful for this. And keep saying that. Keep writing it during the day. If it's one off, just right now, go to bed, lie down and keep saying, I'm really happy now that I can just fall asleep anytime I want. And keep saying it until you bore yourself to death. And change obviously, do not say it aloud, say it in your mind, yeah. I mean, if you want, you can say it aloud, but probably that's not necessary. Just say it in your mind. Sorry, I'm looking at the comments, I'm getting distracted, but now I'm gonna focus on you. And keep telling yourself, I can fall asleep. I am really happy now that I am able to fall asleep. And change the pace, make it slower and slower. If it doesn't work, make it faster. And just keep going until you fall asleep. Just bore yourself to death. Yeah, so remember also about saying, yeah, and I get up in the morning and I'm energized. I'm always energized in the morning, no matter how long I sleep, and everything's great, okay? Keep telling yourself this phrase or these phrases every day, every night. Even if you can fall asleep, just make it a habit. You go to sleep, you repeat those phrases. And once you learn that, you will learn that you can reprogram your mind in whatever area of your life you want. Okay? Let me see at some other comments, guys. And let me see, where are we? Christos TVable, or I don't know how you say it. Man, the videos of you on sleep are gold. Will you do more of it? Yes, as I said, I will do more. Hey, it's 5 a.m. here. Couldn't sleep. Watch your headache pain relief video. It worked. Is there anything for sleep? Okay, I just told you guys, so I hope you have watched it. If not, you should be able to rewind a few minutes. I'm going to Poland in 6 weeks. Whoa, well done, well done. Tell me where you're going exactly, what part of Poland, and for how long, you know, what's your plan? That would be interesting. You have changed, saved my life. I love you. Oh man, I'm really glad that I could be of help. Tell me the earliest way to reduce belly. The earliest, I think maybe the easiest way to reduce belly. You know what? That's the funny thing. The easiest way to lose weight is obviously to stop eating, you know. Just stop eating, because your body burns calories even just when you're awake. You don't need to do anything. You sit or lie and your body is burning lots of calories. And the exercise helps a little bit, but it doesn't help much. So focus on your diet. Reduce the number of calories. Every day start eating less and less until you're kind of are quite hungry at the end of the day, but not too hungry. So just lower the amount of calories, the number of calories you consume every day, and keep it for as long as necessary. Again, watch my video on how to reprogram your subconscious mind to help you with that, because it's really easy. The message, okay, Kamil, bye, nice to meet you in the live video. It's too late, I'm going to bed, but soon we'll meet in another live video. Bye, miss you too. Okay, Kumar, go to sleep. Yeah, and remember, this will be actually, you'll be able to watch it later on anyway, because it's live, but it's gonna be archived and it will be available to watch. Hey, it's me, chai pilo friends. Hindi means drink tea friends. It's a word used in a virtual video in India. Okay, thank you for explanation. What do you mean viral video in India? Okay. Let's not go there. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I have massive brain fog. How to get rid of it? Many people online have said that they have gotten many bad effects from fapping, like social anxiety, brain fog. Okay, I don't see any connection between one thing and the other. The brain fog, I think what you mean, I'm not sure what you actually mean by that. I've heard this term. I think you mean that there is some, like, you can't think properly, you can't see well, or something like this. Again, watch my video on how to reprogram your subconscious mind, and it might seem unrelated, but it really can help you to resolve the issue. Seriously, you will find a way to resolve the issue with fogging. You just say, I'm really happy that now I don't have brain fogging. Obviously don't say I don't have, create the opposite, that I am, you know, I can see well, or whatever the opposite of your challenge is. Yeah. And in a week, I don't know how long it's gonna take you, a week, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, but you will find a way. But again, you need to be persistent. As I said in my video about reprogramming the subconscious mind, it takes time and effort, repetition, and it's boring and tedious, and most people give up after 2-3 days. But the trick is in not stopping. You just need to keep going and going and going. Right, let's see. How can I stop a panic attack? Well, I would need to know a little bit more when you get those panic attacks. Is there a particular situation that causes that? How does it happen? Is it random? You know, tell me more about this. Yeah, it's Raluca Rasu. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Let me know, guys, how to pronounce your names, because that would be interesting. Okay. Kidoki, what happened to your sleep guides? Your second one is the only one up now. Okay, there is some funny case with the other video. It's been slapped with some copyright issue with some other company, and I cannot resolve it. I can't be bothered to go to YouTube. This video is available in some countries, so if you've got a VPN connection, you might pretend that you're from the UK or somewhere else, and maybe it will show. I don't know. If it's such a big issue for you, well, let me see what we could do. maybe I could re-upload it some, you know, why don't I re-upload it actually and publish it again? You know what, that might be a better idea. Thank you for that, you know. Okay, next, do you know Shah Rukh Khan? No, I don't know, unfortunately. Crack off for 1 week and other play. Krakow? I think, oh, maybe you mean that you're going to Krakow. Okay, okay. For what? Yeah, funnily enough, I've never been to Krakow, although it is one of the most popular destinations in Poland. It used to be the capital. It's a beautiful city. The legendary dragon lives there. Obviously, there is no dragon. I've been all over Poland, but not to Krakow. So, but well done, mate. You're gonna have fun. How am I doing? As I said at the beginning of the video, I'm really happy to have this conversation with you guys. It's really great, you know. I wouldn't expect that just a conversation with you guys would make me feel so good. So thank you for that. You are amazing, guys. Does masturbation decreases strength? I don't know strength of what, but when you do that, obviously you exercise, so you probably become stronger. But again, when you ejaculate, you lose some energy and you need to relax and rejuvenate. But I guess that's the same thing if you go to a gym, you train, you become a little bit tired, but then you regain your strength and you are even stronger. Yeah. So yeah, don't worry about it. Chang chang chong, whittle whittle wong wong. I don't know what that is. How to fix nasal polyps? Any remedy? No, unfortunately, I have no idea about that. Sorry, my friend. But again, praying sometimes is good. When you pray, you might get some good ideas, you know. Hello, sir, from VUCA3. How do I stop caring about what other people think of me? Okay, it's simple. Think about yourself. Do you really care about... No, do you think about other people? Do you have opinions about other people? Do you keep thinking about them, or what a loser, or whatever the thoughts you have? You probably don't. Occasionally you might about one person or another, but generally you don't care. And it's the same with other people. They don't care about you. They might think one off when they see you doing something stupid. They might think, oh, what a stupid person. But why would you care? Who cares? Okay, if you care about so much about what other people think, it's basically that means that your self-image is pretty low. So maybe you've done something and you feel guilty about it. Maybe there was an event in your childhood when someone said you are stupid or something like this, or you're rubbish or trash, and it hurt you, and now you are afraid of hearing that again. So there is one technique, it's called the recreation technique. You could teach someone, you need to identify what was the phrase or what could have been the phrase. Find the phrase that triggers that sensation, that feeling of being scared of, oh my God, you know, and teach someone to say that phrase and get the person to repeat that phrase to you many, many times until you are relaxed hearing it. That's one way of getting rid. The other way is, I think I talk about it in my video on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. Sorry for repeating it, but it's a good video. Create a self-image of you being really someone who doesn't care, and just write down, I'm really happy and grateful now that I'm a very strong and confident person. I don't care what people think about me. I only care about what I think about myself. And read this a few times a day and feel it, you know, make an effort to really feel it. If you don't feel it, don't worry, just read it. Read it next time, and next time you will feel it. And after, you know, a week of reading it, you will notice a difference. So just keep going, okay? Next one. I do know that sometimes for no reason my brain seems to go fuzzy for no reason. Happens about twice a month. Okay, I mean, obviously go to see a doctor, and if they can't help you, maybe it's something you can ignore, you know, just learn to live with it and keep doing research, you know, just keep doing research until you crack it, because that's what you need to do sometimes in life. Just research until you crack it. Never give up. Kamil, your videos have truly helped me. Thank you, all the best. That's from Stefan Santokie or Santokie. Thank you. You're most welcome. I'm really glad I could help. Thank you for your responses. I'm trying to reprogram my subconscious mind by visualizing, but I lack consistency. I do something for a few days, then stop. How do I become consistent? Again, what you could do, do not visualize, because that's difficult. Write it down. When you write down and you read it, it's really easy to visualize what you read, and then read it 2 times, 3 times, 5 times. If you read it 5 times a day, you can, after 3 days, you will be actually more consistent. So you can write in that thing, I am very consistent, whatever I start, I continue. I never stop until I complete, or until, I don't know, I'm very persistent. Write a few things, not too much, just enough so you get a clear picture, but not too long so you don't get bored or distracted while reading it. Probably 1 page A4, maybe half a page A4 will be enough. And just keep reading it and you will see the difference. And then again, if you again stop doing it when you shouldn't, go back again. Realize, okay, I've done it again, I'm gonna restart again. And again, start reading. You don't like it, rewrite it. That's how you reprogram your mind. But you need to be you need to discipline yourself a little bit. But remember, writing down. People refuse. They say, oh no, I'm gonna say and I'm gonna repeat and I'm gonna visualize. That is usually not enough. You really need to write it down and repeat and visualize by writing down. By the way, I said it already a few times. Blue ink on white paper. Do not type it into a device, yeah, not digitally, but write down with your hand, with a pen. And ideally blue ink, white paper, or yellow paper if you don't have white, but white paper, blue ink are best. Not red, not green, not yellow, but blue ink, okay? Cool. Let's see. What do you think about making a living from eBay drop shipping? That's a funny question. Never ask people, what do you think about? That's a rubbish question, because I can tell you, oh, I think it's something that people do. You know, are you happy with the answer? No, you need to give me a very specific question. So you could ask me, do you think it's a good business to be in? And I could tell you, you know, any business is good to be in if you know how to make a living out of it and be happy. So there are some people who make eBay drop shipping and make a killing out of it, and there are people who go bankrupt with it, you know. So you decide you want to do it. Just think about it carefully, and if you decide that you want to do it, give everything to it and make it happen. And well, you might fail, who knows, but at least you will learn how to give everything to something, okay? So you want to do it, do it. Don't ask anyone for their opinions. Never ask people for their opinions, especially if they're not experts in some area, okay? Do it. And I've sold a few things on eBay, mainly on Amazon, so if you find the right merchandise, you can make a, you know, you can make a living out of it, or even, you know, a fortune. Some people make a fortune. But again, do not ask others about their opinions. You decide yourself if you want to do it, and then do it, or don't do it if you don't want to, okay? Next one, I want to do it, okay? Is lucid dreaming possible? Of course, yeah, I've had a few lucid dreams in my life. I always choose to fly, because I love flying, you know. It happened to me only a few times. I know there are many techniques to practice this. I started practicing, but I never really became good at it, so I stopped. But if you want to do it, go for it. It's brilliant, you know. I love it. I want to sleep. Oh, Kumar is back. Okay, hey, welcome back. I went to sleep but can't sleep. Okay, well, it happens to me as well, very often, funnily enough. Have you seen any Bollywood movies? Not so much. I mean, I've heard about them. I've seen some fragments of them. I had an Indian friend a while ago and she used to watch them, so sometimes I would see a little bit. No, maybe I've seen 1 or 2 because they were famous or something, whatever. I can't remember. I've seen them. They're alright, but not exactly my type. I think you have family. I'm not sure what you mean, but I don't have any children, so if that's what you mean. Sir, when I'm embarrassed and anxious, I do smoking, and it has been like a habit for me, and I cannot leave this habit. Can you suggest an idea to remove this habit? Sorry, because I was reading another comment at the same time. So you want to quit smoking? Well, first of all, realize that smoking is really shit. When you smoke, imagine that you are actually eating, I don't know, human hair. Imagine that you're doing something disgusting when you smoke, basically. Every time you take a cigarette, imagine it's disgusting. And second thing, watch my video on, you guessed it, how to reprogram your subconscious mind. Okay, does masturbation decrease height and stop growth in teenagers? I don't know where you guys getting this from, but it's complete bollocks. How can this stop, you know, anything? It's just ridiculous. You are a very wise man. Thank you very much. And as they say, it takes one to recognize one. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. My friend Jarek, regards from Polish Forest. Thanks, buddy. You know, I'm not gonna speak Polish, but you know, or maybe I'll say something. Dzięki, stary. Okay, God bless you, sir. Rarely people have others without any personal benefits. Help others. Well, that may be true, that may be not. Actually, if you change your opinion and start believing that people all the time help others without any kind of benefits, and you will start noticing how that happens, you know. There is this interesting phenomenon when you change your opinion about other people, but like seriously change your opinion, and you don't need to do it like, oh my god, I'm gonna change it forever. Just give it a try and change your opinion about other people and say, okay, I'm gonna act as if these people are really nice, they're very kind, they're very this or that. These people will change their behavior, at least when they see you. The interactions with you will be different, they will respond to you in a different way. It's incredible how that works. You change how you think about others and yourself as well, and other people change. Sometimes a lot, sometimes a little, but they do change, okay? What is your favorite food? I don't know. Free food. Free food is my favorite food, you know. I like, you know, chicken soup, rice, I like vegetables, I like chicken as well, grilled chicken, you know, healthy food, fruits, vegetables, apples, bananas, oranges. Yeah, I like lots of things, you know. I like Chinese food, I like Polish food, I like a little bit of Italian, you know, pizza, for example, you know. I like all sorts of foods. I get panic attack at random times when alone or with people. I feel I am losing any natural connection with my body, just feeling like something inside me is going to explode. Okay, by the way, my last name is pronounced with an U or U, Rusu or Rusu. I hope it's Rusu. Okay, thank you so much for all your videos, you are awesome. Ah, thank you. You are awesome too. Well, if you have those panic attacks at random, again, if I were you, I would learn the tapping techniques, EFT tapping or faster EFT. And whenever you have this panic attack, you use the tapping technique, or even before you have it, imagine that you have this panic attack and start tapping on it, tap it out, because I'm guessing mostly it's in the body. And once you get rid of the whole thing in the body, the mind handles the problem by itself. You know, it's only when we have it in the body and in the mind we start panicking. Nothing's happening outside, but something weird happens in the brain, in the mind, and because there is this sensation in the body and we're like, ah. But really there's nothing happening in the world. So you need to disrupt that connection between your mind and the body, and that's it. Does law of attraction work? Yeah, it does work like any other law. However, you need to learn it from someone who understands it, because if you learn it from someone who doesn't understand it, and then you wanna use it, apply it, and it doesn't work because you didn't learn the rules. Like if someone told you, yeah, the law of gravity, yeah, if you take a pen and you let it go, it will actually fly up, and you do it and it falls down. You know, it's same thing with the law of attraction. It really works. It's the law. The definition of law is something that's out there. You know, it may not be well defined, not precisely defined, but it can be observed. And if you know the rules, if you have defined the rules of the law very well, then that's the secret basically. So learn from people who have proven that they can do it, they can use it, and who've done it, and they have a proof of it, and you can see it. Learn from those people always. So, should I be reading these phrases every day or rewriting them every day? Both. Read, rewrite, think about them, say them. The more the better. But writing is important. If you can't write it 50 times a day, then write it at least 5 times a day. But 50, 100 times a day is much better. Kamil, now play a game. Say a word. It means welcome in language in Tamil. Please tell. Okay, I believe you. I hope you're not playing a trick on me. Vanakkam. I'm not sure about this. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna see if it really means that. Okay, it's a greeting. Okay, in Tamil. Okay, good. So it's a greeting. Okay, well done. Let me get my other preview. Okay, here's the video. Okay. I don't know how to say that word. Vanakkam. Tamil is a language in India. Oh yeah, I know. In India and in Sri Lanka as well. Yeah, there are Tamil tigers there as well. Yeah. Who will win, Thanos or the Avengers? Well, that's a good question. I'm gonna wait for the next movie to see. I'm headed off to work soon, says Worthy Square Zero. I would like to thank you for replying to my comment. I'm really happy you would re-upload it. Means a lot. Love your videos. Okay, mate, thank you for reminding me, because I might have forgotten it. Okay, I'm gonna re-upload it. It's gonna be the old version from YouTube, because I don't think I have the original, but you're welcome. Crack, I don't know what you mean. Are you Catholic? Well, although Poland is majority Catholic, I'm not religious at all. I already made a video about my religious beliefs. I am more like spiritual. I have nothing against religions, although I do not approve of them, because they're very outdated, and they have created institutions like the church, for example, which are quite abusive in many cases, you know. But again, there is no evil without other evil balancing it again. So if you take one evil, then other evil will show up. So I'm not gonna say, you know, the bad. I'm just saying it's time for them to go. You know, all the religions, they should go, and people should actually learn from the source. So from the Bible, if people started really studying the Bible and what Jesus said, supposedly, I think that the world would be a better place, rather than them just going to church and listening to what the priest says, you know, from the perspective of the church. Same with any other religion, Islam or whatever. We know that there are many teachers who create terrorists, you know, they abuse the position, you know. So yeah, I'm a spiritualist, so to say. I believe in what I can experience, and I believe there is God, you know, or some kind of a creator, and that we have communication with this force. But I do not believe that we need to, you know, bow and pray or be afraid of God. That this is all BS, basically, in my humble opinion. I found your channel just a few weeks ago, and I fell for your voice, and that says "Nah, you very much." Oh, that's an interesting YouTube name. It's so calming. Luckily I got caught, because you really are inspiring and make me happy. Thank you for that. You are most welcome. And interestingly enough, quite a few people said that they like my voice. Okay, sorry, someone's knocking at my door, so I will be live streaming things. Sorry for that. Yeah, so many people said they like my voice, and they find it calming. So I thought, well, that's interesting. So yeah, you're most welcome. Na, is that, by the way, is your name Na? Or Na you? I'm atheist, thank you very much. Okay, yes, well, I can say in a way I am an atheist, but not exactly, because I could say I'm a deist, but I could also say that, you know, I do believe in kind of a God, but not in a structured way, so I'm not religious. Can you tell us a joke? I could, but nothing comes to my mind apart from a joke that shouldn't be really said publicly, you know, so I'm not gonna say it. But if something comes to my mind, I'll tell you a joke. God bless you, doggy? Who are you referring to? Ah, somebody in the feed. Okay, must be atheist because you don't capitalize the name of the so-called creator of everything. Yeah, maybe. Kamil is a champion. Okay, thank you, sir. Very kind of you. And so are you. You're a champion as well, and a winner. We're all winners. By the way, every day keep telling yourself, I'm a winner. I'm a champion. I'm a winner. I'm a champion. You know. And apart from other affirmations, keep affirming that. I know a guy named Jesus. He's from Mexico. Yeah, Jesus is a very, which is Jesus in other languages, or Jesus in Poland. It's a very popular name in Spanish-speaking countries, funnily enough. So there are many Jesuses in Spanish-speaking countries. Oh, thank you for saying it, Vanakam. You're most welcome, my friend. You're most welcome. Thoughts on psycho-cybernetics. Should I read the book to try and reprogram my subconscious mind? Is visualizing more effective than affirmations? Again, in my humble opinion, one is not more powerful than the other, because that depends on the brain, how your brain works. We all have tendencies. Some people work better with visualizations, others with affirmations, but I think both of them are necessary. And ideally, you should be saying affirmations and visualize things at the same time and think about what you're affirming. So if you say an affirmation, let's say, I'm really happy and grateful now that money flows to me easily and frequently. See if you can kind of really feel it coming to you and visualize it coming to you as well. Think about it, okay, maybe I could apply it to my situation right now. I am a little bit stressed about the bills that I need to pay. Okay, if I applied that belief to that situation, what would it look like? How would it, I don't know, how would it change my life? Or whatever. But think about it, whatever you say, think about it, how it applies to your life. You say in affirmations, every now and then think how it applies to your life. Okay? And feel it. Let's see. You said you pray, then whom do you pray to? I think you want to say. Well, it doesn't matter. Look, if there is a God, a creator, he's not gonna require that you say some kind of a name first, because if he's a god, he obviously cannot be physical, so to say. He cannot be another human, so he can't have a name as we do, because name is something that we humans can create through writing or through saying. You know, if God is not physical, he cannot write or say things, so he doesn't have really a name. He wouldn't need a name. He would have more like a energetical signature. Yeah, so I just pray to whoever that is, whatever force there is, and sometimes I use the word God, sometimes the word universe, sometimes I think God because it's kind of shortest, you know, but I know some people don't like the word God because of all the religious associations. Use the word universe or creator, or give this entity a name if you want any other name, or you can use the Arabic word Allah if you like, you know, it doesn't matter. So I pray to myself, I could say, because I'm part of God, God is part of me, so I'm praying to, we're all one. I'm praying to the oneness, we could say, doesn't matter. Let's see. I pray for world peace and for my Great Britain to rise again. Okay, you say my Great Britain. Okay, I'm guessing you live in Great Britain, so the UK, the country of the UK. Well, I think the UK has been pretty strong for many years now, and it's kind of at the top of the game, one of the best economies in the world. So I don't know what you mean by Great Britain to rise. Well, if you care to elaborate, maybe we could have a short discussion about it. Sir, please do some research and make a video about depression, anxiety, embarrassment and similar stuff. How do you get rid of these things? This will surely help millions of people over the planet. Yes, Bishal Podel. Yes, definitely this will help, and I already have done lots of research. I know a lot about this. I have helped people about this. So depression and anxiety, I actually made a video about how to get rid of depression and anxiety, a few videos, like I don't know, 7 years ago or something. I made a series of videos that are kind of bad quality, but the material is still good. If you watch it, you will benefit from it. embarrassment, how to get rid from embarrassment. Again, okay, I'm not gonna talk about this because it's a too long subject, but generally build an image, strong self-image of someone who's confident, not afraid of anything. If something embarrassing happens, you just say, oh, sorry, didn't mean that, you know, that's embarrassing, and that's it. I would love to hear you live. Please inform when you are in India. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Unlikely that this will happen this year, so sorry. You are hearing him live, kind. Okay, yes, it's kind of live. There is a delay, I don't know, 10-15 seconds. I can't tell you for sure, but it's usually around 10-15 seconds when I do live streaming on YouTube. Sometimes it's half a minute, you know, so I can't tell you for sure. Or we can make an experiment. If you look at the time, the precise time is, I've got now 45 minutes, 38, 39, 40 seconds, and check when you get the message, you will see the delay. PUBG or Fortnite. Okay, I think these are computer games. I don't play games. I don't know really them, so I can't say. Bye, I love you very, very, very much, answering my questions. I'm going to miss you very much. Ah, Kumar, have a great night. Thank you for really participating. It wouldn't be the same without you. Okay, Players Unknown Battlegrounds, that's the PUBG. Okay, I feel very, very slow when I'm in public. Slow? What do you mean slow? I react slowly to things and have low awareness. Don't hear what people are saying. It's impossible for me to work. What do you think is the cause? Okay, again, I would suggest that you look at what are your opinions about other people, but really I'm thinking that you are afraid of hearing something. You're afraid of someone coming to you and saying something. And try to remember if something happened to you, a situation when someone came to you, said something, and you started feeling like you describing, very slow or something. Or this being slow is your strategy of avoiding certain things, avoiding responsibility, avoiding some conversations, avoiding something, you know. So see what you are defending yourself from. Just think about this and like really think. You need to start speculating, write down, okay, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, you know, until you find the answer. Okay, Messi or Ronaldo. Okay, seriously, football is concerned, I couldn't care less. I'm sorry guys, I love martial arts, but football, it couldn't just disappear from the planet. It wouldn't make any difference to me. Okay, sorry guys. Players Unknown. Okay, another comment. Okay, I first saw your video while searching for cure for headache and discovered your channel, and I just want to say I'm very much thankful to you and will remain indebted to you, sir. That was Animesh Das. Again, it's a pleasure to have viewers and fans like you guys. You know, without you it just wouldn't be the same. Okay, hey Kamil, do you wake up early in the morning every day till the day of my death consistently? Well, funnily enough, because of the lifestyle I have now, I'm you know, kind of self-employed, so I wake up a little bit late, some, you know, 9, 10, sometimes later, and I want to change it. So I started using this mind reprogramming technique to make sure that I get up a bit earlier, but somehow I prefer working at night, and therefore there is a bit of a conflict in me. So here I am, you know. I think 8 o'clock would be ideal for me, maybe 9, but really sometimes I love working at night because it's so quiet. I can focus on the work and I know I'm not gonna be disturbed, nothing's gonna happen, and I just like it. Well, one day maybe I will need to switch because I will be, I don't know, working with more and more people, but right now that's my life. Okay, Logan Paul or KSI? I'm familiar with Logan Paul, but I don't watch him. KSI, sorry, don't know. Thank you. Will this video be uploaded so I can watch it later? I think I mentioned it before. This is being uploaded to YouTube. That's why you can watch it on YouTube. And it's public. I'm not gonna unpublish it. It will stay there forever, probably. Okay, my question was, how do I wake up early in the morning. Oh, again, watch my video about how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You just need to start affirmations. I wake up early, and every day I wake up at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, whatever time it is, and I feel energized. I easily go to sleep. 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, I just go to sleep like clockwork and just keep writing it, saying it. I explained that in that video, so watch that video. There we go. Can you sing a song, please? Guys, I'm not the best singer in the world, but I will sing you a song. Most people, or I don't know, or at least a lot of people, are afraid of being seen as stupid. Okay? And this is something that stops us from doing things that puts fear in us when we shouldn't be afraid. So what I want you to do every day until you are really happy doing it, look in the mirror and sing this song to yourself. I am stupid, I am very stupid, I am stupid, I am very stupid. And sing it until you are totally free, and you can sing it to other people and you don't care. And it will happen very soon, and you will see you will be so free like you have no idea. Okay, there we go. When I smoke weed, I become faster and it feels like my brain is on. Can play soccer, but when I am sober, I literally can't play at all. So this led me to believe I have low dopamine. Well, it could be the case, but I think you need to do some more research on it, speak with more people about this, maybe speak with some doctors, some people who are authorities on weed, you know, because it's easy to draw some silly conclusions from something. So I'm not going to advise you. I say you shouldn't smoke weed very often. It's something that influences your mind. It's not very harmful to your brain, but if you smoke it a lot, obviously it's no good. So I recommend that you find a different way, okay? I am glad I didn't miss this session with you. Oh, me too. I'm really glad you're here. Poland has Natalia Star. I don't know who that is. Do you think Logan Paul should be forgiven for what happened at Japanese suicide forest? Well, we all do stupid things in life, you know. I've done so many stupid things in life. You have done stupid things in life. And what do you mean forgiven? I mean, is there anything to forgive, you know? Remember, forgiveness it's in your interest to forgive somebody. It doesn't mean that you should hug that person and even talk to that person. You just say, okay, I forgive you, you did something stupid, we all do, let's forget about this. And that's it, you know, end of the story. And if you don't want to watch him anymore, don't watch him. But, you know, you don't need to be upset with him. And yeah, he did that was pretty stupid what he did. But again, we all make mistakes. Once you accept mistakes of other people, it will be easy for you to accept your own mistakes. Again, it will give you more freedom in life, okay? Are you a rebel or an empire man? Well, I'm not sure. I like to be rebellious sometimes, and I like to stir a bit of controversy sometimes just for fun, for kicks. But you know, with those things we need to be careful, because sometimes we can just kick the wrong nest and then the wasps will come flying after us. You know, we might mess up with the wrong people, so we need to be careful with that. An empire man, I don't know what that means actually. What is the best way to change one's sleeping cycle? Again, I think I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. I'm guessing you want to sleep better. Again, use my video how to reprogram your subconscious mind, create some great affirmations, and stick with it until they really sink in your mind. Message, okay, another about masturbation. Is masturbation dangerous for us? Well, I don't think so, unless you masturbate in a way that could create danger for other people. I don't know, but generally it's a normal activity. Whether you make love to another person or whether you do it yourself, what difference does it make to your body? There is no difference. So why should it be dangerous? Nature is not stupid. You know, if it was dangerous, it would have been eliminated by evolution or something like this. You know, so again, where do you get those ideas from? Really, guys, you need to think about what you hear, what you read, and always be very critical, because who is the person who's telling you things? Is that person an expert on something? You know, you use your own thinking. It doesn't, and sometimes even if someone appears to be an authority, you know, they might be wrong, or they might have an agenda. They might be wrong, you know, and that happens every day of the week. So you really need to use your own brain, mind, and think about things that you read, things that you hear, and that you see. Think about it, okay? Like, really important. Long live the empire. Okay. Do you hate some specific people or country? I generally don't hate anyone. I don't want to use that word. I might say that something is not of my preference, or I prefer something different. I'm not very keen on something, but I generally love all the people all over the world, unless they are let's say evil, you know. Otherwise, you know, I like everyone. And if you think it's a stupid question, then don't ask, you know. Always ask clever questions, okay? I just want to know if video game is an addiction. No, video game is a video game. Addiction is when you do something and you cannot stop it and it's not healthy for you. So if you play computer games for a long time, too long, then you decide, are you addicted? Can you stop really and not play it for a week? You know, you decide. I mean, I get relaxed, but still it becomes my first priority over other jobs. Again, that depends how old you are. Do you have family to look after? You know, do you need to make money? You know, if you do, then obviously it's not a good idea. But remember, there is nothing good or bad. You just need to make a choice what it is that you want, what's more important for you. So at the moment you choose computer games, but at the same time you know that maybe you should be doing something else, like a job. Now, who's saying that you should? Is it you are saying it, or your mom, your parents, family, society? Who's saying it? Yeah, think about it. If you think you really should be doing something else, then again, use the technique that I described in how to reprogram your subconscious mind and change your priorities, change your behavior. Okay. Is it possible to earn $1 million in 1 year? Well, there are people who earn $1 million in a day, you know, so everything's possible. Now, if you're broke and in 1 year's time you want to earn $1 million, yeah, it is possible, but it would be very, very difficult because there's too much of a gap. So if you want to earn money, focus maybe on something smaller, maybe 10 grand or 100 grand, you know, much easier for you. Did you ever hear of the I think you meant a trilogy, Dove Plagues the Wise? No, sorry, no idea. I feel a lot of the solution to my problems is reprogramming my subconscious mind. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you keep doing that writing, you will also keep thinking about it, and the more you think about it, the more clear it will become what you actually need to reprogram. Because when you start it, you might think, oh, I need to change this, and after a week you will say, blimey, that doesn't make sense, I need to change this, you know. So yeah, do it. If Oprah Winfrey marries Akasha Chopra, she will be Oprah Chopra. Yes, probably. Are you a fan of Star Wars? If not, what movies are you a fan of? Yeah, I like Star Wars. I'm not a big fan, but I like them. I generally like lots of sci-fi movies. My most favorite genre is, I think, martial arts movies with good fighting scenes. You know, like Ip Man. What is that? No, there are lots of martial arts movies. Jet Li, Fearless, great movie. You know. I like action movies, I like beautiful movies like maybe The Age of Adeline or Drive, you know, lots of good movies. Is swimming really the best exercise? Again, according to who, for whom, you know. If you want to win gold medal in swimming, then probably swimming is the best exercise. If you want to be a martial artist, then maybe swimming is not the best exercise, you know, you decide. I am a die-hard Star Wars fan. Okay, my friend, may the force be with you then, okay? I think watching porn has worse effect. Worst? What do you mean the worst effect? in what context, you know, give us a context. And also, again, there is nothing wrong with anything as long as it, you know, doesn't hurt anyone, I guess. Hey Kamil, I read ton of stuff of self-help books, have good intentions, but my bad habits always come in the way and I get stuck in spite of knowing what I'm supposed to do. That is by Sahil, oh, I wish I knew your name, Mehendiratta. I hope I got it right. Well, that's the funny thing. How many people do you know that wanna lose weight and they know they shouldn't be eating that cake, but they see the cake and they still eat it? Well, I do it, I'm sure you do it, and most people. We know that to lose weight we need to stop eating. So that's the challenge of humans. We know a lot and we know usually what to do, but we don't do it. Again, watch my video on how to reprogram your subconscious mind and it will become all really clear. You need to reprogram your mind. You need to become like really aware by writing things, so you know what to do. And you have bad habits. All right, these are my bad habits, write them down, and then what am I replacing? This habit I'm gonna replace with this habit with this habit, and write it down every day. Choose maybe 5 habits. Do not write, you can do 20 if you want, but really 5 is enough, the most important 5-6 habits. And after a week of writing and looking at it, you will suddenly say, blimey, I really need to change that. That's the first step. And then again, watch the video, how to reprogram your subconscious mind, to get the whole recipe. Poland has beautiful girls, of course, yeah, there are lots of beautiful girls in Poland. Many countries have beautiful girls as well, but there are people who say that Poland has got the most beautiful girls. I don't have an opinion. I definitely like Polish girls, but you decide yourself. I'm struggling to sleep at night and feel sleepy during daytime. Is there any way? Adita Peshkar. Okay, so again, really reprogram your subconscious mind. That's the easiest way. And obviously do the basics, the obvious things, which is make sure that your diet is alright, make sure that you're healthy. So maybe do a very detailed blood test. It's not a blood test that any doctor can do. You need to find a specialist who can actually provide this type of a service. Usually it's paid service, but it might give you the answers why there's something wrong with your chemistry, and it can be fixed, you know. So if you have money for it, I recommend you do it. The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. It's an influential book. Yes, it is. So, so a question is it an influential book? Well, if it influences you, then it is, you know. Obviously, it's a very famous book, popularized by the movie as well. Again, they give you some ideas, but they don't give you the full recipe. So people applied what they learned in the movie and that didn't work for them, or in the book. And they said, oh, the law of attraction doesn't work. Well, it does work, you just didn't get the recipe, yeah? So you need to learn from other people, maybe Dr. John DeMartini, Bob Proctor, Kevin Trudeau, 3 guys that I know that understand quite a lot of about those things. Can you dab for us? Probably not. I've read that book. Okay, you probably refer to The Secret. Yeah, it's a good book. Now, books that I recommend you read are the books by Napoleon Hill. Where's mine? For example, this one, The Law of Success in 16 Lessons. I recommend this book. Now, according to Kevin Trudeau, this is the full version, and the Think and Grow Rich, which is much more popular than this, is supposedly a watered down version of this book. I don't know if that's true, but if Kevin Trudeau says so, there is a very high chance of probability that it's correct. So I read this book, and I recommend that you read this book as well daily, every day, even just 1 page. Your life will change. Also, Think and Grow Rich, yeah, it's recommended as well, and the new Psycho-Cybernetics. I'm just looking at my shelf. The new Psycho-Cybernetics. It's also a very good book. Next one. Is it possible to completely change my priority just by reprogramming my subconscious mind? Yes. Your priority. Well, yes, but you need to remember that you choose what your priority is. You need to decide what it is that you really want in life. Therefore, what's the most important thing or things, and then use this mind reprogramming technique to create the right habits and self-image that will make sure that you actually focus on those priorities. Okay. Forrest Gump or Shawshank Redemption? Both movies are great. Shawshank Redemption is kind of, I think, a little bit deeper, maybe even. Great movies, yeah. Thanks a ton for the response. I will surely look, have a look at the video. Cheers. Yeah, do check it. Are you on Instagram? Well, I am, but I'm not. I don't use Instagram. At the moment, I don't know. I don't get it, you know. Is it normal for a teenager, I guess, to have white hair at 16? Well, it's not common, but don't use the word normal. You know, there are no normal people on this planet, but if you think again that you are ill, again, see a doctor and find out. Maybe you just in your DNA that you are going to have white hair, you know, but if it's because of stress, then definitely there's something not right, yeah? So, but don't worry about it. Really never worry about anything. You know, life is too short to worry about anything. Just do something about it, okay? I read Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, well done. That's Crevetta. Okay. Which style of martial arts do you like? Well, I like watching any martial styles of fighting. In my life, I have practiced mainly Wing Chun for some 7-8 years, but I also did a bit of kickboxing, Aikido and Taekwondo. And what else did I do? And I did Tai Chi. Now Tai Chi obviously depends. Some people train just the slow movements only. I also train the martial aspect of Tai Chi. I love Tai Chi. So these are my favorite styles, Tai Chi and Wing Chun. Thanks for recommendations, sir. You are welcome, Animesh. What's the best way to handle stress? The best way to handle stress is not to have it. So there are techniques. Again, do tapping. Whenever you find yourself stressed, do tapping. So learn how to tap. Learn in advance. So when you get stressed, you start tapping on it and you just dissolve it or diminish it. So you get rid of it, you know. That's what I would recommend. There are also many mental techniques, but again, I would need to do it with you one-on-one. SM Boba Fett. What's SM? Boba Fett. Have you ever listened to Eminem songs? Yeah, every now and then. I'm not a big fan of Eminem, but obviously I've heard his songs a few times. Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan? Difficult choice. Obviously Bruce Lee was the inspiration for everyone, and Jackie Chan once told a story how he met Bruce Lee, and then he was like showing off with his friends. Yeah, I know Bruce Lee, you know. I love Jackie Chan, I love Bruce Lee. Jackie Chan made obviously more movies because he lived longer and he's still alive. I cannot choose really. Is there any way to stop panic attacks naturally, or should I get anti-anxiety meds? Right. Somebody already asked that. As I said, learn the tapping techniques. That's the easiest way to get rid of anything, I think, because when you get a panic, it's usually in the body somewhere, and then you react with your mind, and then there is a loop and it gets worse and worse. So do the tapping and tap on them. Now, you can take antidepressants, but be very careful. Do not take a lot of them. Just take a little bit to diminish the whole thing, then do the tapping to dissolve it. So help yourself with medicines, but I would recommend that you avoid medicine if you can, okay? Because it's really easy to get addicted to it, and then you just go down the drain, so to say. It's really difficult to get out of this once you go into that spiral down, yeah? How to deal with jealousy. 44 Sleek says goodbye. Alright, cheers mate. How to deal with jealousy. Well, jealousy, I think I already made a video about this. Being jealous, there are two things. It's your own insecurities. So again, raise your self-image, create a self-image that you're super confident. And two, jealousy is being afraid of losing something that's not yours in the first place. So if you're with a girl, you have a, I don't know, girlfriend or wife, she is not yours. She's just your partner, you know. So if you're jealous about her spending time with somebody else, it's your insecurities. Unless she does it like a lot, then you should have a conversation and say, hey, it doesn't matter if it's your wife or husband just say, hey, you know, I really don't like you spending that much time with other people. I'd rather you spend more time with me, and have a conversation. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Have a conversation about it. Have a conversation about it, and through communication, anything can be resolved. And again, if you are jealous, do tapping. Really, tapping works a lot. It will dissolve lots of things. And then just say, okay, what is it that I think about? What am I afraid? I'm afraid of losing her. Why would losing her be such a big thing? Okay, so imagine that if she's going to go away, she would go away regardless, or he. So really, there's no need to be jealous. Being jealous, it's silly. So always realize, if you're jealous, that means you have a very poor self-image. You don't respect yourself. So jealousy is not out there. The person who's making you jealous is just bringing you to realize that you have a lot of BS in your mind, and you need to get rid of it. You need to build your self-image. You need to build self-respect, and just say, yes, I'm a very a highly valuable person, and write down the good sides of you. Dr. John DeMartini has got good methods. You know, write down the things you have done wrong, things you're guilty about, and just say, how did it benefit me? How did it benefit other people? You know, and again, use the self-image technique from my video, how to reprogram your subconscious mind to create a good self-image of yourself. Smoking tobacco or smoking weed, which is less worse? Okay, well, obviously inhaling smoke from anything is usually not helpful, and then weed, if it's pure weed, natural, then here's the thing: when you smoke tobacco, usually you smoke a lot of it. People smoke 10, 20, on average 20 cigarettes a day. That's a lot of smoke. When you smoke weed, it might be, you know, maybe 1 cigarette a day. Now, many people, funnily enough, they mix tobacco with weed. So I read somewhere that it's actually much worse to mix tobacco with weed, because then you really inhale it a lot, and the tobacco kills you, even your brain, much more effectively then. So it's better to smoke pure weed. Maybe mix it with tea or some other herbs instead of tobacco, for example. But which one is worse, I don't know. You decide. That depends how you consume it. Thank you, sir. Sorry, I've been away. What do you mean by the tapping technique? Okay, I already mentioned it at the beginning. There is TFT tapping, EFT tapping, and faster EFT. Google them, choose one, and learn all three of them, whichever one you prefer. So does stressing really cause white hair, or just a myth? Well, if you stress a lot, that means you put a stress on your body in a certain way, and your body lets you know through white hair as well, and many other things. You know, when you're young, your probably body is strong enough to absorb a lot of that stress, but when you become older, you start really getting lots of gray hair. That's how it works. But when you're 16, it shouldn't really happen. It's an anomaly. But again, it could be alright. Maybe there's nothing wrong with you. Did you ever use martial arts to deal with real life situations? Let's say yes. Once I had a situation at a party. You know, a friend of my friend was misbehaving, so I kind of brought him down and asked him to leave then, you know. And there was another situation when I went out, and there was a situation, it was in front of the house where I used to live, and there were some guys at night making noises, and one of them was quite aggressive, but because of my training, I just managed to really stay calm, and just I dissolved the situation, and his mates then took him, and you know, it was all right in the end. It was all good. Can you say something about Nepal? Not much. I think it's a lovely country. I don't know much about it. I think Chomolungma is there, so it would be good to go there. Yeah. How bad is smoking? Well, that depends what you smoke, how often, and so on and so on. You know, but generally, why would you smoke? Why do you want to poison your body? You know, it's a lovely body. You need to love your body, not poison it. After how much time will meditation take for showing changes? Okay, meditation is a funny thing in a way, because it's not a magic pill to resolve some problems. It might help you with some things, it might calm you down, it might give you some wow ideas, but it might not do much at all. So don't think, you shouldn't start meditation in order to. That's the biggest mistake. You don't do meditation in order to, you just do it because you like it, you enjoy it, because you want to get something. Like people go, for example, fishing because they like fishing. They don't go there just because they want to catch fish. If they catch fish, good. If they don't, that's still alright, at least they were, they were chilling out. And same with meditation. Don't do it in order to. Prankster, okay, Phil the prankster, no idea what's going on. How to remove a beauty spot, moles? Well, okay, I think I'm back. Okay, hello. Sorry guys, I've had a challenge with my camera. Something happened with the battery that shouldn't have happened. Sorted out now, but anyway, that's a good lesson for me for next time. Anyway, oh my god, we've been streaming for over an hour, so anyway, we should be finishing now. I'm gonna finish soon. Okay, so how to remove a beauty spot? Well, just squeeze it out, you know, like I do it. You can see it, where is it? Here, you know, sometimes I just squeeze it out. I don't stand them, you know, don't worry about them. Yeah. Next one, how much difference is vape and smoke? Well, do your research. I'm not an expert in it. How to stop addiction to porn? Again, realize, do you really want to stop it? Is it so bad? If it is, again, use watch the video how to reprogram your subconscious mind. It's really great, and use those techniques. Do you know Narendra Modi? I've heard about him. Is it the Prime Minister of India? Okay, still waiting. Okay, hi Kamil, thanks for the headache video. Can I ask you what's your first language? Can't recognize your accent, but your surname sounds familiar. Well, as I said, I'm from Poland, so my first language is Polish, and English is my second language. I also speak Spanish as well. Not as well as English, but my Spanish is quite good. So I hope that helps. How do you find motivation to do things if you're depressed with life? Well, you just need to get rid of the depression, you know, and there are ways to get rid of the depression. You know what, I'm I think that the problem with this live stream kind of knocked me out of the course, and I cannot focus now. But you know what, guys, it's been over an hour, and I think we should finish in a moment. So we're gonna finish in a moment. Sorry for that. How do you find, okay, yeah, just get rid of the depression. Do you still train martial arts? Not so much, you know, I had a bit of problems with lower back, but I do it every now and then, a bit in the garden and stuff. O, Sebski, dzięki, pozdro. Yeah, dziękuję również, pozdrawiam. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna finish in a moment, so last questions, please, you know, because it's I'm sweating now, you know, it's a bit hot in here also, and I'm excited because of you. So last round of questions, and we're gonna wrap up, okay? And I'll meet you next week, sometime next week, or maybe even sooner than that, since this has been so popular. Just let me know when would be the best time for you to have that live sessions. Do your research and give me the time in UK time, okay? Don't give me like something in the US or in India. Just tell me what time in the UK, and I'll see if I can have live sessions at those times, okay? When is the next live stream? Okay, yes, as I said, I haven't planned one, but since this one seems to be so popular, I think I'm gonna schedule a few more, and maybe in a couple of days actually, instead of next week. We'll see. Thanks for the live stream. Okay guys, so let's wrap it up. I'm just gonna, I know there is a delay, so I'm gonna wait a few more seconds. If there are no more questions, that will be it. Okay, thanks for watching. Oh, thank you, sir. Yes, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Okay, last chance, guys, and I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna press that button in a moment. Big red button that says stop streaming. Okay, live session has been. I'm so glad I subscribed to your channel, so thanks for the helpful answers. You're so kind. Nasser, you're most welcome. I really enjoyed that interaction, you know. I'm definitely gonna be doing more. Okay, 1 minute 23 seconds, 23 minutes 30 seconds. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds, so 1:24, and I'm gonna finish that, okay? So last chance. And while we are waiting for it, oh, Kansas, do widzenia. Oh, thank you very much. You slightly misspelled it, but that's alright, you know. Sayesh already sends a smile. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so 1:24. I'm gonna wait till it says 12 seconds, and I'm gonna stop it. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.